Hi students, how are you? I hope this video finds you and your family members all are well and fine. I am Perumal Alagarsamy, professor and head of the Department of Physics and also the course instructor for the Physics 101 course that you will be taking in the first semester. Considering the next semester is completely online, this video is made specifically to give you some input related to various softwares and how to handle these softwares for effective online classes and assignment submission for lab or courses and so on. So please watch this video carefully till the end to understand the softwares available for effective online classes and labs. So without delay, let's move on for watching this video. Welcome to IIT Guwahati. This is the gate you all would like to enter, but due to pandemic, we are all stuck and we miss you welcoming at this point. Nevertheless, we hope to meet you all soon as soon as the pandemic issues come out. Please do accept our heartiest congratulations on the successful qualification in JEE Advanced 2021 exam. And once again, we welcome you to IIT Guwahati. In order to start this semester courses online and to make it very effective for you to attend the classes regularly, we are conducting a small survey using a Google form with the link for the Google form is attached here. This is the survey form for online classes. Particularly, we are collecting for PH 101 course Physics 1, and this information can be extended to other course instructor also depending on the need. In this survey form, we basically collect a few information, particularly your IITG email address, and if you have any problem to set up, you can provide the alternative email address, which is basically either Gmail or Yahoo. However, we advise you to set up this IITG email address promptly, and the communication for setting up this IITG email address will be sent by the IITG Computer Center administration to your email address given during the JEE time. Please check your spam folder also. Sometimes the mails are gone to spam folder, and this is the communication we received last year, students. So please check and ensure to set it up, because this email address is essential to access various softwares for online classes and also for submitting assignments and so on. So it is your responsibility to set up at the earliest so that you are able to access the classes and other activities immediately once the session starts. Enter your name in capital letters and your roll number, and your roll number would be 9-digit number, and the roll number starts with 21, which is the year of admission, 01, that is your BTech program, and then there will be another 2-digit representing your department code, followed by another 3-digit which starts from 001 to the total number of students in the class. Please choose the department you have taken admission, your primary mobile number and alternate mobile number. In case you want to be contacted for getting help, it is easy for us to call you and give support in these pandemic situations. We also want to know what kind of devices that you use for online classes. particularly if you have a dedicated laptop or desktop, or you are using a mobile device or any other form of device that you have, and then your current type of internet connection that you have, so whether it's a very good connection or optimal or poor network connections, so that we can provide you suggestions for attending the classes or uh, updating the class lectures regularly. And the type of internet services, because this is very important for attending the online classes depending on the speed of internet. And just we want also know where you are located currently, so your current residing district with the pin code and the current states you are in, you can choose it from here. And finally, if you are a PWD candidate, please ensure to mention it, because you need some support depending on your difficulties for attending the classes and the exam. So when we contact all those PWD students to understand and accordingly provide support. On top of it, if you have any other suggestions or any other comments that you want to share with us, please do share without any hesitation. However, please put your point very crisply, without writing a big paragraph which may be limiting us to access. So put your points very crisply and then finally submit this form, so that we can understand your current situations and the difficulties, anything you face, and help you accordingly for online classes attending regularly. Now, what we are going to cover in this presentation is that a campus tour. Although you would have seen many videos about IIT Guwahati, and this video is made by the students like you, your seniors made, and give some information about the campus and various activities. I hope you can enjoy that. And then we will move into the apps available for you, and then how to handle these apps effectively, because you will come across so many problems, but then I will try to give you some of the important tips and tricks so that you can handle it with your smartphone if you do not have computer. And then many students raise the question that how the class timetable. So I will explain the procedure behind the class timetable, and then I will also leave some of the procedures for your effective interaction and some of the alerts that you need to take care at the end of the presentation.
College life is a lot of things. They say this is the time when you actually grow up. You get the real taste of perks, quirks and irks of adult life. And what better place for this than a picturesque institution set in the foothills of Assam? Welcome to IIT Guwahati.
The campus, established in 1994, beautifully represents the splendor of nature that manifests in northeastern India and is sure to have a soothing, calming effect on anyone who visits. Besides vast stretches of pristine greenery, there are 3 inland lakes that we take pride in. One of them is the well-known Lake Serpentine. The students also love visiting the viewpoint, which provides an amazing overview of the whole campus. This is the Academic Lake, called so because from here you can see the big 3 of the academic complex, namely the library, the administrative block and the auditorium. Also called the Selfie Lake, this is where you'll probably take your first selfie of the campus. Now, let's get to what the parents want to know, the lecture halls.
Where's the registration going on? There. So, this is the place where you probably walk in wearing something like that on the first day. But after a week or so, well.
The lecture hall complex consists of 4 lecture halls, each with a seating capacity of over 200 students. This is the place where all the lectures for the first year are held.
We are now standing in front of the administrative building. This is where all the boring stuff happens. Standing in line, submitting forms, filing complaints, and of course, registrations. This is where we can find the Dean of Student Affairs, the Dean of Academic Affairs, the Dean of Alumni Affairs, the JE office, and much more.
This is the academic complex. It houses the departments, labs, and classrooms. It's divided into 4 cores. A common sight here will be drowsy students having a cup of coffee right after the 8 a.m. class.
Welcome to the Lakshmanath Base Barua Central Library. You may be here with intention to study, but might find yourself drifting off to sleep due to the comfortable couches and the centralized air conditioning. Right opposite to it, we have the Computer and Communication Center, popularly known as the CC. With 300 plus computers, you'll find that the CC meets all your needs. Whether it be reading up lecture notes, or watching cat videos with speeds up to 50 Mbps, or general purpose computation on high performance clusters that can store up to 6 terabytes. And in case you need more computational power, IITG houses Param Ishan Supercomputing Facility, the fastest and most powerful computer in northeastern, eastern and southern regions, with a speed of 250 teraflops per second and 300 terabytes of storage.
The Bhupen Hazarika Auditorium hosts the biggest, splashiest events of the campus. On your very first day, in here you'll have the orientation, and 4 years later, hopefully, it is at this very place that you will receive your degrees. Keynote lectures, musical performances, theatre, movie screenings. This place is going to be at the heart of your co-curricular life here.
So this was all about academics. Ab दूर की सोचो.
The campus offers various food outlets like Cafe Coffee Day, Subway, Baskin Robbins, and many more inside our very own food court, along with a functional 24-hour canteen.
Student Activity Center, also called SAC, is true to its name.
Most of the institute's club activities are done here and is the ultimate chilling spot for the students. A quiet place to do assignments.
This is the sports complex, equipped with some of the best sports facilities.
Sports is an integral part of campus life. The students of IIT are very enthusiastic about sports, whether it be for staying fit or training hard throughout the year to bring glory in the inter-IIT sports meet. Study, play and relax is the mantra we like to follow. So come, dive into the coolness.
So on a boring evening, you can either play sports or kick back with a cup of tea.
Technically, Kho-Kho isn't in campus, but it's an integral part of both students' and professors' life alike. You can come here for anything, be it cycle repairing or even a hot plate of samosas with chai.
We also have the market complex in case you want to buy groceries, get your suit dry cleaned, or enjoy a fine dine with friends. So be it food or buying stuff, our campus has it all. But in case you still want to go to the city, we have buses to and from the city every hour.
And even if you miss the bus, you do not need to worry because we have ferries leaving from the ferry ghat every 15 minutes.
The majestic Brahmaputra River flows right next to the campus, and there are very few things as satisfying as watching the sunset over the river. The ferries are operated by the Inland Water Transport Department of the Government of Assam and are completely safe. And if you are lucky enough, you might see the rare river dolphins on your way.
Wondering what life is like on campus in general? Well, it's sure not just academics. Around the year, you'll find yourself immersed in an array of events. If you love all things technical, the annual Techno Management Fest Techniche is your thing. If music, art and dance is where your soul lies, you'll love the thrill of Alcharinga, the second largest cultural fest of India. Also, we like to celebrate every festival, be it Diwali, Holi or anything else.
We welcome you to Physics Department because I'm covering this presentation from the physics department sitting in my office. Okay, now let's get into the tips and tricks for effective online class and labs to keep your life cool and enjoy. Pandemic, is it really? So after this video, I'm sure you feel much more comfortable. Okay, not at all. So let me keep my life cool and enjoy. Let's start our tour. I'm sure all the students now you got the email address of IIT Guwahati in the form of XYZ, that is maybe your name or roll number covering @iitg.ac.in. If you have not received by chance, please check your email registered during JEE time, and IITG has sent an email to all the students, and apparently I hear from many students that this mail went into spam folder, not to your inbox. So please check your spam folder and do the necessary process for activating your account immediately, because without this account you will not be able to proceed further. So this is very much important and essential. Now we have migrated into Microsoft platform, and therefore using your email address you can access lot of software available under Microsoft platform. Let's look at the software available for you. Now you see a large number of softwares available for you. Importantly, at this stage for you is Outlook Express for checking your emails and how to make the email filters so that you can really focus on the mail that you need importantly, because every day lot of email comes to you and then you may miss your important mail for your class or any other activities. So for the initial period of time, we must see how to make ourselves more comfortably. Then the second app that you would see through is here OneDrive. The OneDrive is basically helps you to store your files, class lectures, assignments. You can automatically upload it, and from there you can upload it to the assignment portal, because when you open any assignment portal, the first option will show you is that do you have information in OneDrive? If yes, without loading the internet, it can automatically transfer from OneDrive to the submission system. And the third one that we need to learn about is the Teams. That is where you are already watching a live presentation. In the same manner, we will also have a class lectures and so on. And therefore, we should learn where we are created a group and when the class starts and how to find the links and how to join the group and then how to take the class effectively. So let's take one by one. So let us start first the Outlook, where you will receive the information in the form of email. So let's start that. So this is the screen that you see in overall view. So you have on your left term, after you log in with your IITG credentials, you will see a tag called folders, and then there is a tag called groups. So in the folder, you will see inbox and so on, and you can see some of the emails that your friends, your colleagues shared with me, asking a lot of doubts. And then when you click here, you can see the content of the email. Just to avoid the privacy, I have not shown any content here, but obviously we are going to play with. Now, you will continue to receive every day large number of email, but then how would I make it effectively that I want only read certain mails and I don't want to read a general mail which is not important immediately for you. So that is very important. Now, many of you may not have laptop or the desktop at this stage. In that case, how do we handle it? Is it really difficult? How do we check it? Don't worry. So you have always, if you have a smartphone, so go to your Play Store, click on it, and then you get a Play Store app, and then you type Outlook 365 for mobile. And then the software, this is the Microsoft Outlook software. So it comes install it as a standard procedure. I don't need to teach you because you are all expert in handling the smart mobiles. And then once you install and log in, you can see all the emails in the mobile itself. Now again, here you see only inbox email. You need to look at the various groups email. So therefore, just you click on this corner. Let's go to the point that what you can see. So when I click on this corner, I can see the folders involved in the Outlook Express. So I can see inbox, send, drafts, deleted, and then some of them are there. If you keep going down, then you also see a folder called groups, because many of the email comes to your group automatically, because unless you prioritize it, which I will show you how to do the favorite setting, and then it will automatically get into that. But when you see a group, you press it. Under the groups, you can see so many groups that you see here. For example, I have faculty group and some hardware for set team for online teaching and so on. So you can see all your information of it. So let's see how to proceed and then really make it. So I will explain you right from the beginning, one by one step process, so that you can follow it. If you have any difficulty in following, the video will be shortly available after the presentation, and therefore you can look at in the YouTube of PH101. So let's start that. So I click this link where automatically my web browser will go into that. If you have not logged in, then it will ask, please enter your login name. Since you can see my name already because it is entered, so I'll click my email address, which is perumal@iitg.ac.in. So once you enter IITG email anything, you will see a beautiful background of the serpentine lake with the beautiful flower scene that you will see in a spring session, and then it will ask your password. If by mistake any typo mistake in your email address, then you do not see this background. So this background confirms you have logged in the right position. Now you enter your password and simply sign in. So I'm now entered into the Outlook part. Now, as I showed you, so there are some emails coming, and now we have PH101 open discussion. So the reminders are coming. So let me dismiss all. So you will get once somebody invites you for the meeting. So not to worry. Now you go to the left side. You can click on this folder. You will see your inbox and so many other emails that is available. Now I will demonstrate you some of the things live for your important information. Now you can see so many folders you can create it. I will give you one folder demonstration immediately. And then you go down, you can also see groups. So now you expand the group, you will see a lot more groups of, like you can see PH101, PH102 and so many like this. So this is very important to set your account to handle effectively and so on. So I'm just generating an email system immediately now, and then I will demonstrate how to set the automatic email movement in the account. So I'm just sending an email to okay. So now let me create one folder here. You just click your rightmost of your mouse, so you can get an option, create new folder, empty folder and so on. Create a new folder. So let me put it some emails, something you can put your name as you like. So let me say some email called Naman coming to me. So I am just sending couple of emails right now on the live itself, so that you will see the emails are coming to me. So now you can, this is live, and therefore you can automatically see the emails coming to me. Now you can see one email, two email has come. You will see a pop-up of emails. So now this email is the email of where sending. And I see this email may be important and may not be important. Now, how do I filter them out and move it to other than inbox? So what I'm going to do, you can set rules for it. So we have created Naman here. So here is your setting. You can play a lot of information. So just press the settings and then you see all view Outlook settings. Just click here and then you will see a window. Then you can generate a rule or rules. Now I'm going to create one rule which will say that any email from this Naman should go into my folder. So let me add a new rule. So let me put this rule name as a Naman. You can put like PH101, PHCH101 depending on your course and content that you want to transfer. Now what is the condition has to be? The condition is that if the email comes from say Naman 2020 PHY in this email address, if any email comes, then please do this action, move to a particular folder called, do I see a Naman 00? You see a Naman folder, you select it. And then you just say run rule now. So now you just save it. Now if you see this, automatically after this process done, now you can see I don't see the Naman email in my inbox. Rather, the Naman email all goes into the folder and the rules followed, which means the PH101 can set it up. So what you need, you open your inbox, just simply go into your PH101 like this one and then go just check the email. You don't need to look at all other emails. So this is one important task to create a the section like this. Now in the group also, you may sometimes need some of the groups like your friends if you create is very important. Other lab activities important. Now what I can do is that I can make them favorite. What is favorite? It will come on top of it. So let me see a particular group. So let me go to PH101 November 2020 to February 2021, which is nothing but you. So let me take this, like press on your click, just say add to favorite. Now where this would go? Now you see on top of it, it will come. You don't need to now go to group every time. You just click on your favorite. You can see all your emails. Similarly, I can select my inbox or particularly suppose this is your PH101 folder. Assume that. So you can set a folder called PH101 and set a rule from any email coming from perumal@iitg.ac.in. It has to go into this particular folder. Set it. Then I can set this one to R2 favorite. So now what is important? I don't need to look at my inbox. Go to favorite and just look at this particular folder. So all your email that importantly see can be seen without much of the debate. So this is very important for you to learn. So there are standard folders where you can see inbox, draft, send. Suppose if you have a composed email, you don't want to send it, then it remains there. Of course, it's like a Gmail only. And then you can create a directories of your choice and then you have a group. So the all mail we send in the group form will come under this group only. Now if you set it as a favorite, then you can see it directly here without going into detail. I hope I made you convinced that how to use this Outlook Express effectively. So download it and set it both in computer and also in your mobile, please. So this is very important step, setting rules and managing your emails day-to-day emails that is coming in. Otherwise, at one point you will have to search so many email and you may not be in a position to do that. So that is the important Outlook tool to check your email and the rules that you can create it for effective movement of your files. So that's the easy part. You can exercise in your login and then you will able to see that. By setting rules, you are not deleting any emails and therefore please do not worry that mail has gone somewhere. No, it would be somewhere in your folder. Just you can search also For example, if you go back, we can also search your email at any point of time. You can I'll give you another quickly search for it. So then you can also search. So you have a tag here for searching. So you can search any of them. Suppose I want email from only my head of the department physics. So I want to only search emails of it. Now you can see all the email that comes to me from the head of the physics can be seen, and then I can picture out which are the important part that I have to see instead of checking across so many emails. So these are the ways you can effectively handle your Outlook Express, Outlook 1, and then setting up the rule process. Okay, now if you have any doubt, please post your comment. I will try to address it. If not, we can move to the next part. The next part is very important, that is OneDrive. Why it is important? Because you can store all your files, assignments, documents, presentation files, lecture notes, and so on. You can also keep in your computer you have. What is the big difference? If you want to see between your computer or you want to submit quickly, then you need to activate internet between them. So you need to communicate it. So to do effectively, now I will demonstrate how this OneDrive can be set up, and now how to combine this OneDrive into your mobile so that whatever you can do the scanning of documents. Suppose you do the lab assignment or any report, and now I want to share it in a PDF form. Obviously, the standard procedure for is you go to a scanner, scan each page and make it as a PDF file and upload it. Unfortunately, I expect not everyone have such a versatile facility at your home. So it is not possible for you to do such elaborated process. But we should be able to do it if you have a simple smartphone. Let's see how to do it so that you can upload your assignments immediately to the OneDrive, and then from there you can submit to your assignment folder. This is little tricky steps. If you get doubt, you can again watch it. If you still have a problem, you can always approach us for taking help of it. Let's go into OneDrive. Now, this is the web link for signing into the OneDrive site. Now let me go to the OneDrive site. So now we are logging into the OneDrive site, and now it will ask again, please sign in. So let me type Perumal, my email address, like your email address. Please do that and enter. Now you have logged in because already I'm logged into Outlook, and these are the same platform of a Microsoft, and therefore it did not ask me a password. So if you are using only your machine, you need to sign only once, and therefore the mail can be kept on without signing out, and therefore you no need to give password every time. The same applies for your mobile as well. So once you log in correctly, you don't need to log out, and since you are the only user of your mobile and a laptop or the desktop, so you can automatically go to reduce your timeline. Now what you see here, you see you have set of folders I created, and I can create 101, 210, something like courses. So many folders you can create in this. So you have enormous space to handle it. So please keep all your lecture notes, assignments here by making appropriate folder. For physics, you make PH101. You will have a lot of course numbers. You please make it as per your choice. You don't need to follow my advice. You can create on your own name, but do not put a name which is not correlative to your subject course. Okay, this is how you can store informations and so on. Now, what is the big deal here is that is the next step. Now you can also see the same software for the mobile. So here already Outlook we install. Now we can also install from Play Store OneDrive. If you are buying a standard Android mobile, then you will have most of these stuffs automatically be there, but otherwise you can install it from Play Store. Please do that. if you have a smartphone. Now you see here, I see the same folders. Let's go back to little back and forth check. Apps, attachment, courses, something DST here, 1, 2, GMIS. Now you can see here apps, attachment, courses, DST 1, 2 and GMIS. So your folder that you see in your web browser will be exactly reflecting in your mobile app as well. Now what are the advantages of using this particular is the next steps. So let's see this video. So this is very important. So of how we can, let me keep a hold on it. So what we are going to do in this demonstration is that suppose you are given an assignment of 4-5 pages. Now I have to scan it each page. Now usually if you take a photo using a camera in your mobile, then it will take each page as a separate picture. Now we are not going to do that. So we are going to use another software that is also available freely under Play Store. Please download it and install it, and that software links to the OneDrive, and then you can, whenever you scan here, and it automatically uploads to your OneDrive directory. So keep watching this video. So this is the mobile. So I'm going to Play Store and press the button. Now I'm going to search the software name called Microsoft Office Lens. So you can see here, I'll just hold it. So this software name is called Microsoft Office Lens, which will convert your images into PDF scanner automatically. It will not leave a trace. And since you are part of the Microsoft platform with the IITG email, so there is no watermark precipitated here. Like if you do Cam Scanner, at the bottom you can say scan by Cam Scanner and so on. Here there is no such watermark comes into that. So please get into the, now I install it, this Microsoft. Now I go on opening it and now trying to scan. Please, this is some document. I want to share it with my friend. There is nothing related to it. Just like a photograph, you focus on it, click your button. So your first page is taken, and then you can, once you take your first page, you have option to adjust the positions without background issues. I can only focus on the paper by adjusting these positions, and therefore you can select option. Once you do that, please confirm and proceed. And now you can see here, once you proceed, then this page is ready. I'll go one step ahead. Yeah. So now if you have more than one page, please do not press done. Just press add. Add means you will have more number of pages to scan in the same PDF file. So let me click on add. Now it is going to the next page to scan. So now you can see already one page is scanned and ready for inclusion. Now we are going to do the second page scanning of it. So now that's just a rough scanning process. So once you focus properly, just click on the central button that you have, which is normal process for taking photograph. So more or less ready. So now your second page is ready. You don't need to adjust. So now you see there are two pages available in your PDF file. Now we are going to scan the third page, because that was a mistake of scanning the same page. So therefore now you add another file. Now we are going to scan some third page interiorly. So now when you take a photograph, just I want to show the demonstration of adjustment. So you press here and drag back and forth. You can peacefully adjust the position of it, and then you click on it. Now your third page is ready. Now once third page is ready, it will, once you say done, it will ask the file name. So you keep watching this file name. I just gave the date 2020 11/8. and then I just gave some test scan name. So you can name your file accordingly, like PH101 lab 1 experiment 1, and then you press save. Now when you save here, it is storing your files. It will take some time, and if you keep your internet activity, this file will also be automatically transferred into your OneDrive. Can we see that? Let's go back and see whether this file 2020118 is there in that. So now we are going to see the file. So you can see in the OneDrive, there is a folder called Office Lens. This is the directory in which whatever you scan using the Microsoft Office Lens in your mobile will get into be transferred automatically into this folder. So let's check if within this folder, do I have this file? So go back, and now you can see here automatically the 2020 1108 underscore test scan PDF, which means the one you did in your mobile can automatically transfer. Now when you submit your assignment in Teams, that part I will come to that little later, then it will ask first step, do you want to transfer file from the OneDrive folder? In that case, you don't need to use your mobile data. It just only connectivity between those points. So it will transfer from OneDrive to the assignment portal, and that makes your job quite easy. Now all the pages that we scan here converted into PDF file and also PowerPoint presentation file with some images. This is a huge file. We don't need to worry about it. But if you see 3-page scan, it's only 1 MB. So I can easily handle even if I have 2G network. So because we are all sitting at different location, not every places have a better network. So if you have a limited network, so it is easy to handle this PDF file. Can I see this file? So let me click on it and see. Now I can see the file I scanned here is coming here. So there are 3 pages of this file. So if I go down, I can see all the file. So this is how you can link OneDrive of the Microsoft with the Microsoft Office Lens to transfer the scanned documents. Otherwise, you scan, make a PDF, and then you put it in your mobile or computer and uploading. Instead of so many jobs, you are doing it in a one crisp step, directly converting the images into PDF, storing in a single file simultaneously in your mobile as well as in the OneDrive, which is your top platform for sharing the folders. I hope I could convince you this point, and therefore that is the maximum usage right now OneDrive. Of course, you have rights to learn more and more, but the immediate need of it is this much only. And we have a folder called Whiteboard. What is Whiteboard? You can, if you make a creation of team and your friends, nobody is going to control you. So you have freedom to include your friends. He may accept, he may reject. So you please make your groups of known friends, and then you start playing, discussing within them live when there are no classes. Over weekends, you can have interaction, because this is very important. Being alone, it is not possible to make up everything. So please start making groups. So what is there in the Whiteboard? So Whiteboard basically, again, it is in the Microsoft platform, so can be downloaded and you can do that, but I will show it little later. Now we will go into the, I think it is taken to the other folder. So let's go back to, here is the Whiteboard. So when you go to the Whiteboard, you automatically have a meeting option. So it clicks empty screen and then allows you to have a lot of pen option. So you can write information, draw information, and so on. How do we do that? Suppose I want to write y equal to mx plus c, so I can write to easily. Or you can write any equation, partial differential equation, dy by dx, so and so on. So you can do that, and you can lively write using your mouse, or you can, if you have a iPad or any other options with the screen writing, so you can write doing it type. You can plot a graph, you can do whatever you want as you like, and the discussion can be active and live and more effectively. So Whiteboard basically helps you to write like a board, but you can having a friends interaction, so everybody can write their suggestion, so you have simultaneous writing possibilities also. Okay, now let's come into the most important one, which is like where you are already taking a live presentation, but if you go to class, it may be not commonly to all, it will be depending on the limitations. So in the Teams, so let's go to the Teams. So when you can have directly on the web based without installing a software. Suppose you can see here there are two options coming, get the Windows app, or you can use the web app instead. If you go to Windows app, so please download it for your desktop or download it for your mobile. This is very important because not again I say, if you do not have laptop or desktop, never worry, you can attend the classes directly on the mobile. If you feel the network is still an issue, then there is a question. So there are different choices, but then if you directly join it from mobile, you can go to a good network places, connectivity, and start attending the classes, or you come to your roof, comfortably sit down, and then just listen it without disturbance from the environment. So keep an earphone so that external disturbance are minimized and you can attend the classes. It's tough, but there are no choices for you, but that's how we have to attend the classes going on it. On the other hand, we can also press the web app instead, which means you launch these Microsoft Teams directly on the Internet Explorer. So that also I can do it. So this is directly launched in the Internet Explorer. Now, what are the things you see here? What we see here is you can see an activity where if somebody has sent you a message, you can see all this information by clicking here, or you can go to chat box, you can write a message. Here is the Teams. If you are included in a particular team, you will be automatically seeing those teams group here. For example, we made a group of PH 414. This is the final year course. Of course, this image is taken little later, I guess. Yes, I did not take after including PH 101. So this is the group PH 414, the final year BTech students taking the classes here. So once I click into that, then I can directly talk to anyone by using live meeting and so on. So this is how we can learn more about the softwares that you need to do that. So let me see if I can go from directly the apps. So let's continue, and you can create your own team. So you can, if you click here, join or create a team. So this is quite possible for you to make your own teams of what you want it. So these teams, like once you click here, you will ask what kind of team you want to create, whether it is a class or friends or any other matters of your interest. So you can group your friends, because if you have, the email ID of them, you can simply type their name. It will show, okay, this is the corresponding email ID and so it. So I'll show you one group making also, so that you can understand that process live as well. So let's go on to the Teams tour. So let me open a file. I guess it's to open. Okay, we are already in the Teams only. So now you can see here activity folder. So I don't know if there is any confidential, but of course there is nothing confidential. You are the friends. So now you have seen like lot of information. The students are chatting with me. So in the groups of various things. Now if you go to chat box, in the chat box, the students who are writing, so I have written it. So no audio in the campus tour. Oh God, that's very bad. Okay, no problem. We can check it out. And then there's a voice can be heard. Okay, we'll see, but I'll give the link in that case. Oh, that's a mistake. I didn't see that, but not a worry. So these are some of the, what the natural problem happens, but and now you can see here a lot of groups, and then particularly if you go down, you are in the group of Division 1 and Division 2, Division 3 and Division 4, and there's a tutorial group, and so many information is possible. Now you want to chat with someone. I want to have a meeting with some group. So let me get into this group, and then I press this button and it will activate you to immediately call for a meeting. So meet now. It will show you, okay, can I join a meeting, and then go on to the meeting live immediately. So this is what will happen in a general way. I will try to edit the video with the playing only the audio part and add it so that the video can be perfectly matching later. So not a worry. So I'll add the video with the playing voice. I'll take care of that. So now assignment part. This is very important because as you start attending the classes, the instructor will post a lot of assignments. So they create an assignment and then it will display you in your student portal also. And then you have to go on submitting it. And let me see if there is any assignment. So suppose here. So here I just created my own students of research scholars. So and then just see how it works. So one of them submitted, two of them are not submitted. Suppose you go here and then you want to play with, so you can start it. So this is how your assignment portal comes. So this is, we can say, return. So it will go back to you. So close. So I can here not turned in. So make it turned in. So this is what login will show you, and then you can do all the process, whatever that is needed for it. So here is turned in. So he has submitted an assignment here, test.pdf, something like that. So you please take time. It will once assignment posted only, it will appear, but you have time to see that. If still any problem comes, you can come back or go to YouTube. Just type out video assignment in Teams. You will get a lot of videos. So thereby you can learn it. So I hope here I have convinced how to look at various stuffs using the Microsoft Teams. Now the important point is calendar. Now you see here we can clearly see we are now live and there are videos going on for the live program. So this is how I create a meeting here. Suppose I want to create another meeting here, I can create it by either clicking here or I can click here. So here I can click schedule a meeting or live event, and that is how your classes are scheduled. For example, let's go to next week, and now you can see we have already scheduled a meeting for PH 101. There are two timings. One is from 9 to 9:55 and there are 2 to 3 o'clock, and we will explain how these two schedule comes, and then class 1, class 2 and so on. So we have already made some plan. So very soon that will be shared. So you can create it. Now how to create meeting? Just click on it. It will ask you the detail. Just save it. So you can create your attendees. For example, whom I should add? Let me add one of the student, Nidhi Jain, who communicated me little recently. So once I say Nidhi, you can see here Nidhi Jain. So this email ID comes. Suppose I go to some other name, something Soham. So it will show Soham Karak. So he is a BTech student or a PhD. There are so many Sohams are there. Now you have to carefully choose. Otherwise, instead of your friend, you will call the PhD student and he will wonder why BTech students are calling me. Or if somebody it will go. So carefully check the name before adding it. So this is how you can add and save it. All this member intimation will go and they can join your meeting followed by meeting schedule. This is how the team is used, but you are not going to schedule any teams immediately, but better to learn it. And you can also call if you want it. If we both are live, you want some doubt, you just say a dial. I have already talked to two students who had some difficulty. They wanted a clarification, and then I explained them how the procedure is that. So just dial a call. If I am free and available, definitely I can take your call and just say what is your problem. We can discuss and sort it out. So we have come across, and let's close at this point of time tour. And this is the important way of learning all the softwares. Those are needed it. Now the next point is very important. How we can understand the class timetable. Now we have a confusion because you are not on campus to give you the clear information, and therefore let's follow a way of it. We have roughly 940 students in the first year, and it is not possible to take all students to one course at one point. Then the timetable plan becomes little complicated, and then you may have to go across overnight for completing the classes. So therefore what they do in normal process is they make 4 divisions: division 1 and division 2, division 3 and division 4. In division 1 you have a computer science engineering and civil engineering students. In division 2 we have electronics communication engineering, bioscience engineering and electronics and electrical engineering. So these 3 departments are in the group 2. In group 3 you have mechanical engineering and mathematics and computing and design students. But design students do not come to PH 101 course, but nevertheless this is a common information, therefore please note it down. And in the group 4 we have the chemical engineering, engineering physics student and chemical science and technology students. Now if you carefully look at it, the group 1 and group 2 takes, for example, PH 101 class from 2 to 255, but the same class will be taken by the group division 3 and division 4 students in the morning session. That means the division 3 and division 4 will go to theory classes in the morning session. At that time, the division 1 students and division 2 students will attend the lab classes. So when these students come to the lecture hall in the afternoon, and those students who do lecture in the morning, they will go to the lab class in the afternoon. Bit complicated, not worry. Let's click on this link. This is very important. Please visit this academic section where you have all the informations being uploaded. Now, for example, this is the class timetable for the first year students. So here are the timetable for the BTech first year students. So let me open the PDF file for you. So here is the PDF file first year timetable. So let's explain it so that you will understand very clearly. As I said, the A here you can see, oh, I cannot mark. OK, so A you can see here is belonging to engineering physics students, PH 101. But then there is also an A1. So this means now you can see here the division 3 and division 4 takes the theory classes in the forenoon and the labs in the afternoon. Remember the division 3 and division 4, and division 3 we have already discussed who are they. So let's recall back if possible. These are the division 3, division 4 will take the theory class in the morning and they will go to the lab class in the afternoon, whereas the division 1 students and division 2 students will take theory class in the afternoon and they will do the lab class in the morning. So this is how it comes. So A means 2 group comes a class here, and A1 means there's another group taking it. So the 4 divisions are divided into 2 parts and they will go parallelly. Now you can see here there is a ML1, ML2, ML3. This means morning lab 1. Who are the morning lab 1? We will come to. And there is a afternoon lab 1 and afternoon lab 2, afternoon lab 3. You can see here the group. Afternoon lab 1 is the lab group 6 who will do the chemistry 110, and lab 7 group will do ME 110, and lab group 8 will do civil engineering 1101. So these are bit you have to carefully catch it up. And A is for physics, B is for electrical engineering, C is for mathematics and computing 101, a mathematics course, and D is for chemistry 101, and C is for the civil engineering 101 part. But if you see this portion, the morning 8 to 8:55 class, this is called tutorials. Now you may wonder what is tutorial. what is lab class or what is theory class. In theory class, we normally discuss the concepts and related physics, chemistry, mathematics, whatever needed it, but then the problem solving normally don't take place. So therefore, you need to understand the problem solving capabilities. I know you are very good at it, and that's how you passed it to the toughest exam of JEE, but still the concepts may not be same as at +2 level. Now a new concept will start, and therefore the problem solving will be taking place in the 8 to 8:55 class. Now you see here A1R group. That means all PH 101 students will take the tutorial part for problem solving in the morning 8 to 8:55 on Friday. Similarly, you will do it on Thursday morning 8 to 8:55 for D slot, which is CH 101. On Wednesday, you will do it for EE 101. Sorry, B is EE 101. For on Tuesdays, you will go to Civil Engineering 101 part. So like that, you will do all. Now, how can we do all 900 students in 1 hour the problem solving? That is the doubt you may have it. So that is nothing to worry. So let's go into detail. Now, if you see your sheet, this is also available in this website. So you can see here all the details about the students list also. I think if you go down, you will have a lot of information, or you can go to, if you don't know where to go, just type IITG, you will get IIT Guwahati main page. Click on the IIT Guwahati main page and you have important information for all new BTech students. And then you can see the informations are here. So you have various information. Please keep watching this one. This is very important. On top of it, you can also see this link. Please note it down, academic class timetable. So to know about the classes. So these are the typical roll number. You know how the roll number looks and your name. And you see here, this is the discipline. For example, computer science and engineering. For when they are in division 1, they are also part of tutorial 1 in the sense they can be grouped up, and they are also some of the lab ones. This is how the students are divided for different sections and so on. Now, how we take a tutorial? Because problem solving has to be close contact, and therefore we make a group of 50 students each. So the 930 students are grouped into 19 groups. So you can see here the T1, which is the computer science students. So 50 students. We will discuss this one on Monday morning class. Who are the students will go to tutorial 1 and who will be the name of the tutor and who will support you and how the classes will be taken online. We will explain it. So there, because you have 50 students in 1 hour, you can try to resolve your problems, difficulties in solving the tutorial problems we share after classes. So Saturday, Sunday, don't think you are going to be free because lot of assignments, exam problem solving will come. So please start making a group. So now we hear T1, T2 and so on, T8. Every group will have approximately 50 students and we make it. So these are the department: computer science, electrical, electronics and communication, mechanical, civil and so on. We make those groups and up to 19th group we make it. So that we have all students are small group is made, and there are supporters, faculty members and research scholars will help you in understanding the problems solving. Their aim is to not to solve the problem. They will give the ideas if you have any difficulties, because you have your own ideas, but they have their own ideas. So but the problem has one solution. So we have to come to that solution. That is all about. So this tutorial group is meant for grouping students in small. So that means on Friday morning for PH 101 from 8 to 8:55, all you BTech students of 101 physics will be divided into 19 groups. They will simultaneously in different teams groups, they will take that class. You will soon receive the tutorial 1 group link and you can see in your Teams login under Teams. So therefore, don't worry, that is our problem to to create it. You just keep watching the group names. So that is how it is done. Now, what is the way of interaction? You know that you are all sitting alone, in the sense as a student. Not alone means without family, it's not the meaning. So you are sitting alone as an individual student, whereas in campus, you all been together in a hostels, and then you have a ways to interact it. As you see in videos, you could have a what is that called, SAC, student activity center. Go there, sit down together, have a chai, and then start interacting them. Let's solve the problem. So that activity is completely missing now, but nevertheless, so in order to make them live, please create a WhatsApp group. You can get the email address. Please start grouping it. Ask individual email address. One person, please, overall coordinator. If you don't make group now, you will never able to make any time. The group can be within your batch or within your group of students in your class. Suppose computer science, we have roughly 114 students. So if all can be one group, that would be great. But then too big group still won't be effective. So you can make a small group out of it. Or if you are very close to some circle, suppose you are students in Bombay or Chennai or in Delhi, try to find the closest neighbors. You make them group so that you can be active to each other, or any other convenience way. These days, innovative idea comes from everyone. So you have a freedom to choose WhatsApp group. What is the idea? Because sending email is good. If you install Outlook Express, it will say, okay, there is an email, but WhatsApp message, you can ping, say, how are you? So how are you? This is the shortcut form, or you may have better version of it. See you. Good night, GN. So this is very simple, right? Writing. This is like coded way of it. So that you can do it very easily. Instead of typing a typical mail, hello sir, this is so and so, I have this problem. So this you can do it better way of it. So please think about it. Similarly, instead of WhatsApp, since you have a free Microsoft Teams as a part of the institute, start doing the groups and install your Teams software in your mobile. There also you can do the same chatting or discussion live and so on. So either you make it, because in a group, you are all group. For example, if you go to a students of computer science engineering 20 batch, so the code shortest form is CSE 20B. This is the shortest form. Similarly, for PHY physics, engineering physics students, it is PHY 20B, something like that. You have a short form of the group batch wise. So if you just type this name, you can import all your group of students, not to type every email address. Or as I said, please make your friends in your circle or any other way. Okay, still you have a problem. Go to a Google Meet. If you have a Gmail address, I'm sure you all have some other form of address, email address, which you gave for your JEE exam. The Gmail allows for the Google Meet interaction regularly. Now they are restricted to free version to 100 participants and maximum, but they are you can have 1 hour chatting and see how to solve the problem by sharing your screen. All is possible. But what all I'm saying is, please do interact. Don't be alone, and don't be alone, because as you are alone, and if you do not cope up, the pressure build up, tension, and then obviously you will have all negative aspects creeping in mind. As a teacher, or as a I also have son and daughter. So as a parent, we don't want to see a grown-up kid getting into difficulties, negativeness at this stage without finding a solution for your problem. So therefore, my all suggestions to you is that do whatever the way you think, but let it be positive and innovative for your day-to-day active process. More you isolate yourself, nobody is going to watch you unless you share your problems to someone. And I'm sure there is no competition here at this point among you. It is all how to make a good group, make a good friendship circle, and then grown up for a large, future company CEO. When you are all there somewhere in future after 10 years, then you have your own big friendship circles there. One more important thing to remember is that you are all now qualified JEE students, and therefore all are calibered students. That means you are all highly professional in education and it is competitive life. And now if you don't put further effort, think, I have come into IITs, what else I do? Let me relax. Remember, from Monday onwards, you are going to ride a horse. You cannot ride a horse without a pre-plan. And if you sit on a horse, that will just run away, throwing you out from the body. So you be steady for without losing the current grip, and then focus on it, and then you slowly customize to your system and take a lead. Now, what you may need, because you are not here, we are not meeting physically, therefore you need to have some arrangements for your effective classes. So therefore, please see if you have a computer. I'm sure all students may or may not have. I'm not pointing anyone. So if you have, that is great. If you don't have, nothing to worry. A laptop would also help for online class. If you still don't have laptop, please try to manage a smartphone. But the problem in the smartphone is that if you start attending all the lectures live, you are watching over a small screen, you have a lot of problems associated with the eye straining part. So you need to take care personally also. That is the reason we have made up not only live classes, we also have a recorded version of the lectures, so that you have a friendly way of, I don't feel I could not get up. See, nowadays the cold season started, the environment at different houses may not be same, and therefore if you cannot attend, not a worry, please do that. But that doesn't mean that, let me relax, I'll look at my own way, let me not attend the courses, because some of the tips that we may talking, of course it's a video, it's also there, but you may not be able to follow it. So you take a call of attending, not attending, but we recommend attending everyone as far as possible without looking at it. So manage your network. So important is that in order to connect the live lectures or the lectures, download videos or the lecture materials and so on, you definitely need a mobile data with good internet connection if possible. Sorry, because I see already in the survey form which we shared to you that lot of students are saying moderate network connection, and therefore please find a way at least to get mobile database, because you may need not less than 2 GB data per day, because you are going to attend. If you are attending a lab, that's going to be much more tedious, because you have to look at the experiment they are demonstrating, if at all, and then you are going to get the data or read the data and then going to analyze it, making a graphs and submitting the report on the overnight or the next day. So you have to follow certain procedures. So having a mobile with the quantified mobile data mandatory. If you have well built Wi-Fi connection or local area network in your home with the BSNL or any other standard format, that is more welcome. Keep enough pen, pencil, sketch pens, because sometimes you may be asked to give some kind of, okay, let's talk about that experiment. When you do that, what is that you are doing? So you have to demonstrate, image, just draw and show on a piece of paper. So keep sketch pen and notes for the notes purpose, and install the software that we discuss, if possible, both in mobile. If you have even all of them, try to install everywhere. You can, if not one is not working, you can join it from others, and take practice to be comfortable. You have time till Monday. Of course, it's too short, but we are not starting class right away. The syllabus Monday also introductory class only for the, I think mostly everybody going to do the same, but at least from PH 101, we are going to give a introductory lecture only on the morning without getting into syllabus. So until then, you make it yourself comfortable. Keep a bundle of white papers for assignment, lab reports, and maintain some files for storing documents, because suppose somebody missed the assignment and then you need to get back. You don't say I have uploaded and it is deleted by mistake, and nobody is going to take into account. So please keep a file. Even if you are submitted an assignment, till the course is over, please have the habit of maintaining the document. So keep a file course wise and keep feeding the documents and keep it ready. If there is any problem in future, you can at least upload it at that moment so that eventually your grade should not be affected. Since it's online, the important things that you have to take care is that please log in as far as possible on time to avoid any delays, and mute your mic and videos. Obviously that would happen, and don't create any disturbance. Try to follow. I know it's tough being alone and sitting at different places, but we have no choice than going ahead with this. Okay students, the class timing for the physics course PH 101, 4 to 4:55 p.m. in the afternoon for division 1 and 2, and 11 to 11:55 a.m. in the morning for division 3 and 4. The exact details regarding the classes would be shared later. So we have our classes on Wednesday and Thursday, 2 days per week. On Saturday, we may have a special discussion depending on the need, and that would be communicated in due time during the class hours. And as our teaching this time will be completely online using Microsoft Teams or YouTube Live, and the links for the classes would be shared in your particular division, whether in 1 and 2 or 3, 4, before a class, so that you can use those links and to join the classes without any difficulties. And considering the network delays and other issues, the lectures would be recorded and made available on YouTube channel, which is actually, this is the YouTube channel. So you can mark this one, and you click on it, you will directly reach to the YouTube channel that you see here. And this is the YouTube channel we maintain for the Physics 101 course, and all the recorded lectures would be available for you to watch even if you miss the classes. However, we recommend not to miss the class and attend regularly all the classes without any failure. So with that, we wish you all the best, and if you have any doubt, please contact in this email address so that I can help you, or you can call using Microsoft Teams to get update or clarify your doubts. So hope to see you all in the class. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye.